Most times it looks like serving God is not worth it. It looks like despite all the things you do for God, your finances does not have any proof to show that you serve God. In this video, I'm going to be sharing more reasons why believers are broke. Hello and welcome. My name is Godstein Mefeni, and you're welcome to my channel where I share practical biblical insights to empower you to live a balanced Christian life. In previous videos, I've been able to share the first reason why most believers are broke despite that they serve God. In this video, I'm going to be sharing the second reason. The first reason, which I shared in the previous video, you can check the link above this video, or you can check the description below for the link to previous videos. I shared about insensitivity to the voice of God. And in this video, the second reason I'll be sharing is the inability to maximize the voice of God. It's one thing to hear the voice of God, it's another thing to turn that which you have heard into tangible results. And that's what it means to maximize the voice of God. Most believers that are broke do not understand how to maximize the voice of God. And that's why you see believers who hear the voice of God, but they are still in confusion. They lack clarity. They don't even know what to do, but they heard God. God told you to learn a skill. God told you to start a business. God told you to go meet this person and be mentored by that person. But you're still in confusion. How then do you maximize the voice of God? Number one, you need to seek clarity. Because if you don't have clarity concerning what God has said to you, then you're going to still be in confusion with poverty around you. And that's why you need to seek God for clarity. Let me give you an example from scriptures. I love sharing this story about Isaac in Genesis 26. Now, this man had children, had his wife and some other people around him, and they were about to leave that land when God told him that do not leave this land. Now, when I studied further, I found out that God did not tell Isaac to sow in that land. Like, it was not written in scriptures that God said, Isaac, sow in this land. But we see that the Bible said, and Isaac sowed in the land. I think Genesis 26 from verse 12, 13 thereabout. Now, the Bible said Isaac sowed in the land and he reaped 100-fold. Now take note, he reaped 100-fold from sowing in the land where the Bible said there was famine. It doesn't make sense, because in the season of famine, you can't sow and also reap, especially when you reap 100-fold. What does that tell you? Isaac maximized the voice of God. I perceive that what Isaac did was, after hearing, do not leave this land, he went back to God and said, okay, God, what do you want me to do in this land that you have spoken to me about to stay in with my family? And God told him, or he perceived, because when you hear God told somebody or God speaks to somebody, you think God is coming with a loud voice. No, God most times will just give you an idea or impress upon your heart. So it looks like God impressed in the heart of Isaac to sow in that land, and when he did that, he reaped 100-fold. So the first thing you need to do to maximize the voice of God is to seek for clarity. The fact that God says you should start a business is not enough. What business should I start? Okay, let's say God says start an e-commerce business. Okay, how do I go about that? So you need to get clarity when it comes to maximizing the voice of God. In the next video, I'm going to be sharing more reasons or more ways you can maximize the voice of God, which will help you turn that which you hear from God into tangible result that affects your finances positively. I know you've been blessed by this video, so click the like button, subscribe, and also hit the notification bell. God bless you.